Top 10 Hytale glitches you didn't know. Hello and welcome back to Hytale Truffle. Before we start, hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hytale mixes the breadth of a sandbox with the depth of a role-playing game, immersing gamers in a pseudo-random world filled with teetering buildings and deep dungeons. Hytale's engine, which was created with creative players in mind, offers anything from block-by-block fortress creation to scripting and customization, all given through simple and powerful tools. Almost all Hytale fans are aware that Hytale is a pretty important game release. Given the large amount of content shown in the Hytale video and early 2019 blog entries by Hypixel Studios, and also the customization capability, it's no wonder that so many fans have high hopes. Adventurous feature. Hytale will have an adventurous feature with fully explorable territories made up of several ecosystems and a variety of interactions. This mode will contain dynamic boss confrontations and subterranean exploration, as well as RPG-styled fighting for single-player and multiplayer. Overgrown towers can be found, and enormous bosses can be fought. Animals, monsters, and factions are among the many species found in Hytale. Every zone has a variety of animals, some of which safeguard the strong equipment. Standalone. Hypixel's ambitions to make a standalone game were hastened after Mojang amended that EULA for Minecraft in June 2014, preventing servers from selling things that influence gameplay, resulting in an 85% decline in Hypixel's revenue. This scene reminds people that they didn't have complete control over their project, and they decided to create its own gaming with a bespoke engine tailored to the developers' demands. Hypixel has also been limited by Minecraft in terms of how inventive minigames could be. For example, the Turbo Kart Racer's minigame's camera could not zoom out far enough, leaving players perplexed. The team had hoped to avoid producing a block game like Minecraft, but in the end, they did. Riot Games. In 2016, Hypixel Studios approached Riot Games, who decided to invest in Hytale. On July 29, 2016, Hypixel Inc. submitted a trademark application for Hytale. On December 28, 2016, Noxie posted on the Hypixel forums detailing how development was progressing and listing the game's developers, as well as claiming that perhaps the games had a funding of $3.6 million. On the 10th of December 2018, the game was officially launched to the general via a breakdown on the Hytale portal. When the siege ended, the first 4 blog articles as well as the game's trailer were posted. Since the game's announcement, frequent blog articles describing various parts of the game have been published. Beta. So far, Hypixel Studios is still hard at work. There is no sign of a beta or a change in the early 2021 release date at the time of writing, but I believe we should all remember the phrase, "Game development is a marathon, not a sprint," and give them all the space-time they need to make Hytale into what they want, even if that means delaying the release because, as Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto once said, game development is a marathon. Fantasy. Hytale is a procedurally created fantasy world made up of blocks of various forms, organized in a 3-dimensional grid, with biomes, monsters, and dungeons generated at random. Minigames identical to all those offered on the Meets the Conditions server are available to players. A suite of web and in-game tools will allow players to create and share modifications and custom content. 3D. Hytale has a number of procedurally created parts of the worlds called zones, which are made up of a variety of biomes and critters. This mode will contain dynamic major engagements and castle wandering, as well as RPG-styled combat. Hytale will use a block-based construction system and will contain a variety of world editing and cinematic features for players to use in-game. It will have a scripting system that allows players to write and run code in-game, as well as a Craft Studio-based web-based 3D modeling, texturing, and animation toolset that players can use to create new materials for the game. Official and neighborhood servers will be available in the game, with the possibility to add custom features and minigames, such as player versus player games. Hypixel. Although Hypixel states that it is hesitant to make any promises until it has something solid to show, there is a timeline for when Hytale will be released in its entirety, which is set for 2021. We're planning for Hytale to be played by everyone in 2021, factoring in the magnitude of the development and the high bar we want to meet, the update states. We recognize that this is a greater weight than many anticipated, but we feel that the designers offer the players the greatest available game and that it's critical to be honest about the time it will take to get there. Vagueness. Hypixel adds on to convince everybody that the ambiguity is a sign that the game is being kept under control and development is progressing as cleanly as expected. The studio is indeed very aware that crucial information, such as pricing, is still lacking and is eager to deliver answers as quickly as possible. We understand that players are eager to learn more about sensitive topics like public beta, release platform, and revenue strategy. Unfortunately, it's currently too early for us to make any statements in this area, but we understand how important these issues would be to the community, and we've not forgotten about them. We've been blown away by the Hypixel team's support towards their network, plan for the future of unstructured gaming, and commitment to small donors coming together to work since meeting them in 2016. Dylan Jadeja, the CEO of Riot Games, stated, "We have a lot of faith in their ambition and devotion to quality, and with what so many of them have seen of Hytale hasn't disappointed us. Supporting Hypixel is still an opportunity to promote a game that will appeal to gamers of all ages, genres, and gameplay styles. Just can't wait to experience Hytale's world." That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.